evening, Charla. Will Emil be getting off of work late again today? He has been getting off late these days, and I wanted to know.
Good evening, Annie. He told me he has another meeting to attend and it might take a while. He will be a few hours late. He messaged me about it earlier.
Oh, I see. I've been trying to get a hold of him, but I guess he has been in his meetings. He hasn't been responding to any of my messages.
How come you need to talk to him? Is there something going on?
Well, I guess I can just tell you since he's not responding. I ended up making way too much food for dinner tonight. There's no way Mike and I can eat it all on our own. Can you stop by and pick up some food for Emil? There's only extra for him, by the way. You won't be able to have any.
Oh, okay. Do you need me to come over now?
Yes. Is that a problem? The food I make is the best and clearly delicious. I don't want any to go to waste. I want Emil to eat it. I already know that you can't even make a proper meal. Just so you know, a simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich isn't a proper dinner.
Where did you hear that? That's not true. I can cook.
Oh, really? Because I can tell just from looking at you that you are not capable of much. But at the end of the day, I am much older than you and know what's best. I can see right through you, and you are nothing but a child. There are just so many things wrong with you.
I don't understand where this is coming from, or why you think of me as a child. I have always cooked my own meals. I cook for Emil all the time. I have also lived on my own and have paid my own rent for a very long time. Growing up, my mother taught me how to be independent and how to cook.
Is that so? But Emil only really seems to like my food. Every time he sees me, he asks me to make him something. Anyway, I need you to come to pick up the food so that he actually has something good to eat after a long day of work. I wonder why he hasn't been responding to my messages lately. It is so strange. It still says that he hasn't read any of them.
Yeah, very strange. But okay, I'll pick up the food.
Good. I'm upset because I wanted him to come over today and have dinner with me, but it always seems like he's working. I guess he has been doing well, so they gave him more things to work on. I spent a lot of time making this dinner. Oh, I also ran out of Tupperware, so please bring some with you.
Yes, he's been very busy. I'll let him know about dinner and give it to him later, too.
Oh, one more thing. Can you also stop by the grocery store on the way here? There were a few things that I forgot to pick up. Can you also pay for it? Mike hasn't given me my money yet for this month.
Oh, okay then. What do you need?
I need some spinach, kale, and lettuce for a salad I want to make. I also need you to pick up a steak.
A steak?
Yes, that's right. I know it's expensive, but I'm sure you will buy it for me.
I mean, it is really expensive, though. Not to mention that I have to walk to your house, so that's a 20-minute walk. This is a lot for me to carry. And what you're asking for is a bit out of my price range right now.
Don't you have a car?
Emil and I share the car. He has it for today, so I have to walk if I want to go somewhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Can't you just pay for an Uber or take the bus?
I don't want to have to spend money on transportation, too. I'm already buying your groceries.
Do you really think it's that expensive? You really are a country girl.
I know it's not crazy expensive, but I just don't want to have to spend any more money than I have to. Instead of steak, can I buy you a chicken? It would be much cheaper and chicken is still delicious. I'll buy everything if that's the case. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to spend a lot of money on food.
Doesn't your family work on a farm? Didn't you also grow up on one? You should know what food is best and why I want it. You should also be strong enough to carry it all, too. Can't you just get what I told you to get instead of complaining about it?
I did grow up on a farm and my family does work on one, but that has nothing to do with me buying food. You are asking for things that are too expensive.
What is with that answer? You are so useless. I thought you could at least do this much for your mother-in-law. But fine, go ahead and get the chicken instead. Just know that I'm not happy about this.
Thank you for understanding.
But usually, a wife does much more for her husband's family than this. Helping out their mother-in-law and keeping up with housework is something you need to learn how to do better. Just be grateful that I'm not asking you to come over and clean too. I just keep seeing all of these flaws that you have. Please do something about them and learn how to be a better wife. I'm sure it was because you were raised on a farm. I guess you have been hanging around animals too much. It's not like your parents could have taught you proper manners.
Please stop. These aren't very nice things to say. Especially when I'm running errands for you and paying for your groceries.
You are doing the bare minimum. I can see that you also lack common sense. I'm sure your parents were too stupid to teach you that, though. You are far from being a good enough wife for my son.
Sorry that I can't be perfect.
Well, anyway, please just go and buy my groceries and pick up Emil's dinner. Also, don't forget to bring your own Tupperware. Understood.
I understand.
You are leaving right now, right?
Yes, I am. I'll try to be there as soon as possible.
Then I'll be seeing you soon. Will Emil be home on time today, or does he still have work to do?
Oh, hi, Annie. Yeah, he should actually be coming home soon.
Ah, I see. He still doesn't reply to any of my messages. It also says that he hasn't read any of them. Can you please tell him to read them when he gets home?
Yeah, sure.
Also, did he like the dinner I gave him? I spent so much time making it. I would at least like to hear if he likes it or not.
Yes, he did. I'm sure he just forgot to message you and tell you how it was. He has been really busy lately. He said it was delicious.
Of course he was happy with it. I've been doing all the cooking for him since he was little. He just loves my cooking. I'm sure he feels absolutely starved only having you around. It is not like you can provide him with a proper meal.
Well, since you feel that way, how about you teach me how to make that dish? I think Emil would be happy if you taught me.
Maybe I will someday. We will see. But knowing you, you wouldn't have the skills to make a dish like that. I think I'll wait to teach someone who is more capable in Emil's future. By the way, are you planning on going to your parents' place for Christmas Eve?
Yes. I plan on going home to visit my family this year. Since Emil and I always go to your house, I thought it would be okay if we went to my parents' home for a change this year. I haven't spent the holidays with my family in a while. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not. Emil should always be home for the holidays with his own family, not someone else's. I also need you here to help me prepare for the party.
But my mom and dad have already made preparations for us. They really are looking forward to us coming up this year for the holidays. Emil has already agreed to this plan and wants to visit my family for a change.
But I just don't see why. Emil always wants to come home for the holidays. Did you bribe him or something?
No, he just thought that we should spend it with my family this year since we never do.
Then in that case, can you tell me how much paid time off he has for next year? If he is missing the holidays with me, then he should make time for me later. It is so cruel what you both are doing. You are both being so selfish right now. Leaving me all alone for the holidays.
We thought it would be fine since we have visited you every year. Not to mention that you throw a large party with your family, so we didn't think you would be all alone. But about Emil's paid time off, I'll have to talk to him about it. He has been really busy with work and might not want to take the time off. Don't you think it is good that he is working a lot and doing well?
Yes, that's true. But he should always make time for his mother.
Anyway, we have already decided to see my family for the holidays this year. Emil is excited about it too. My parents remodeled the guest bedroom for us and everything. But I'll let Emil know how you feel about this.
Yeah, I'm sure you did a lot of convincing to get him to go with you. I just don't understand why my son had to marry a girl that comes from a poor farm family. But I have faith in him. He is still young and has plenty of time to remarry.
What's this about remarrying?
Oh, sorry. Did I offend you? It just looks like my true opinions about your slipping out. I guess I'll just come out and say it. I wish my son didn't marry some country farm girl whose family has no money. It's disgusting.
I'm sorry?
I wanted my future daughter-in-law's family to be rich and well off, and most definitely not living on a stinky farm. Plus, your family lives out in the middle of nowhere. Everything about you and your family is just wrong and not what I wanted.
I'm sorry that my family and I don't live up to your standards perfectly, but you have the wrong idea about it all. They actually live in a really nice area. If you'd like, you can come to visit one day and I'm sure you will change your mind about everything.
Absolutely not. They probably live right in the middle of some field. I'm sure there are a lot of disgusting bugs crawling around. There are probably snakes, frogs, and other creatures, too. I just can't associate myself with things like that or people like you. It's gross.
I see. That's too bad then. It is really beautiful.
It doesn't matter. I hate nature, bugs, and animals. I'm not happy with the way this conversation turned out. Don't you ever mention me coming to visit your parents' place ever again. Just thinking about it makes me sick. I can already imagine how the farm in your house must smell.
Okay then. I understand. I won't try and convince you to come visit my family anymore. I didn't know you dislike nature or animals that much.
There's still one more thing I need to talk to Emil about Christmas Eve. Tell him to reply to my messages as soon as he gets home. I'd rather speak to him privately and not through you.
Okay. He will be home soon, so I'll let him know. He should actually be home any minute now.
Okay. Please do. Charla, what time do you plan on coming over on Christmas?
I'm not sure how long it will exactly take. It depends on the traffic. It could be a while. Since my parents' place is a couple of hours away, the soonest I'll get there is probably around noon.
Just why couldn't both of you agree to stay with the tradition at my place? The whole family plans to be here around 11 a.m. I don't see why you had to go to your parents' place. Can't you get here earlier? I need your help cooking for everyone.
This was the agreement. We spend Christmas Eve with my parents and see you on Christmas Day for the party. And I didn't know you were planning on having me cook for everyone this year.
Well, now you know. I can't do it all by myself. I need your help, so just leave your parents' place earlier.
Okay, then I'll help. What time do you want me over there by?
Okay, good. I need you to be here 9 a.m. at the latest. I also need you to do the shopping because I won't have time for that. You can do that for me, right?
You want me to go shopping too? It will already be difficult for me to be there at that time as it is. I also don't know how the traffic will be.
You'll be fine. Just leave super early in the morning. I'll send you the grocery list. So I need you to be here with the groceries right at 9 a.m.
How long is that list? What kind of food do you need? Turkey?
Yeah, the works. Turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, stuffing, you name it. But don't worry. I'll help you cook and prepare some of the food. Then I'll leave the rest to you.
You know there's literally no way I can buy that stuff Christmas morning and then cook it in time for dinner. I really think you need to get that stuff yourself and start prepping at least the day before. I'll try my best to get there as soon as possible to help, although I can't promise to be there right at 9 a.m.
Just when I thought you couldn't stoop any lower. You're actually refusing to cook Christmas dinner.
I think we need to be realistic with our expectations here.
Fine, but trust me when I say that Emil will be hearing about your attitude.
I have no doubt that he will.
Then, right when you get here, could you set up the snacks and drink table? Then would I be too presumptuous in assuming that you will be available to at least serve the food?
I think I can do that.
You think? Then once everyone leaves, I need you to help me clean up. Speaking of cleaning, you might as well just stay over because there is going to be a lot of cleaning to be done.
That seems like a lot for just me to do. Can't you also ask Emil and Mike to help too?
You will be fine doing this on your own. You can at least do this. I'm only asking you to do the bare minimum, considering you're shirking your cooking duties. All my husband and Emil do is work. I'm sure they would like a break. Us women should at least be able to provide food and clean up the house.
I don't mean to be rude, but the role of women has changed. We don't just cook and clean. I also have a job too. In my family, everyone works and helps around the house.
Did you not read my messages properly? This is how it works in my family. I don't care how you were raised. The men stick to working and providing income while women cook and clean.
Really? You seem to be very old-fashioned. The women in my family work. My dad helps with the cleaning and cooking too.
Oh, I see. We have very different viewpoints on household positions, don't we? But that's because your family is poor and uneducated. You all run on a poor mentality way of living. I guess that's how farm folk are. Anyway, this is how we do things in the city. Be here 9 a.m. sharp. No excuses. I don't care how many mud pits you guys get stuck in out in the boonies.
We'll do our best.
My whole family expects to be catered to the moment they get here, which is 11 a.m. There is a lot of preparation that needs to be done, which is why I'm telling you way ahead of time. And don't forget about the shopping.
What? I thought we agreed that you should do the shopping in advance.
Yes, but you could at least pick up a dessert, don't you think?
Oh, I see. I'm not trying to make any excuses, but won't all the stores be closed that day?
I know a place that will be open. It is actually pretty far from my house, so you will have to drive past my house and then come back. I'll give you some gas money, but it won't be much. Don't worry about it all too much, though. You'll be fine as long as you wake up super early. You understand everything, right? At least I let you know what needs to be done 2 months in advance. I don't want to hear any complaining later.
No, I understand. Thank you for telling me now rather than later. I will tell Emil all of this too so that he knows the plan.
I already messaged him earlier, but that boy never replies to me. It's like he's ignoring me. How rude. I'll talk to him about this the next time I see him.
Oh, I see. Anyway, I have some shopping I need to get done today. I need to go now. I'll be in touch.
Oh, wait a second. Where are you going shopping?
A place right near my house. Why?
Then can you pick me up a pound of chicken and some broccoli? I also need some eggs and olive oil. I'm running out. I need these things in order to make dinner tonight. Please bring them to me as quickly as possible. I'm already hungry.
Yeah, sure. Since Emil has the car again, I'll be walking, so it will be a while. I don't want to feel rushed. I'm also assuming you want me to buy these things for you as well?
Yes, thanks. I'm looking forward to my dinner tonight. It is also just so much better when someone does the shopping for you. All I have to do is cook. Chicken and vegetables sound so good.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll see you soon.
Charla! How much longer are you going to be? Everyone is waiting on you. Just what in the world are you doing? My family is thirsty and trying to have a good time, but you're ruining it. We need our drinks.
I'm not coming back. I'm done.
What did you just say to me? I sent you out to get more beer. How hard of a task is that? Come back right now.
You keep sending me out to get things for you. I know your true intentions, and I'm done being your servant.
What do you mean? You are being ridiculous.
I have already went back and forth shopping at different places for you 3 times already. I'm your son's wife. I'm not your maid. You're just making things difficult on purpose for me at this point.
Really? How childish of you to assume something like that.
You made me leave my parents' place early Christmas morning so I could come help you. After going through all of that trouble and leaving my family to be here, I'm still not good enough for you. You still won't give me a moment's rest. Why do you keep treating me like this? You pushed me around and put me down.
Oh my. You are really upset over a few simple tasks. If you have a problem, then you can just leave for good and never come back.
I already did. I'm never going back to your house or doing errands for you ever again.
What about Emil? He is still here. Are you planning on leaving him behind too? Because I'm okay with that.
I'm sure he'll catch up with me. He didn't agree with what you wanted me to do, but you're lucky I'm nice enough to do these things for you even after how you treat me all of the time. Once I message him and tell him what's going on, he will be leaving too. There's also a good chance that he won't be going back either.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and act selfish and confident. You think you are so high and mighty. You are a disgrace. You think you know everything about my son, but you are wrong. An incompetent person like you should have never married into my family.
Okay. We will see what happens then.
You! I can't believe this. Emil and Mike are at your parents' house, right? They have to be. Tell them to come back home immediately. I can't have them there. They will for sure come back smelling like a farm.
Why are you messaging me instead of asking them yourself?
They both never check their phones or respond to my messages. They always have their phones on silent mode or something. It's just so rude.
Okay, I understand. That's just too bad then.
Just tell them for me. This is unacceptable.
But they just told me they don't want to go back home. They said that they are sick of you and your constant complaining. What are you going to do about it?
Excuse me. This isn't funny.
They both are very stuck on the fact that they aren't going to come back. It looks like you finally crossed the line. Did something happen? They are both saying how they are done and don't want to speak to you. It's because you never have anything nice to say and are bossy.
They both really said that. I'm sure this is all happening because of you.
Because of me? Are you seriously blaming me when both your son and husband are claiming that you're the problem? What exactly did I say or do to make you think I'm the problem?
This is all happening because you decided to leave Christmas dinner and pout over something so small. I had to ask them to go run the errands for me, and then you called Emil. After that, they both haven't been home since. I'm sure you said something to Emil, and he convinced Mike to drive him to your parents' place since you took the car. Just what are you scheming?
I simply told Emil what you were doing to me. And according to Mike, he is sick of taking orders from you. I'm sure they both decided to leave for that reason. You don't understand how rude and bossy you are to your own family. This is all happening because of you.
No, you had to have said something strange to both of them. This has nothing to do with me. I'm on my way to your parents' house now. I will talk some sense into them when I get there.
Do you want to know why Mike and your son don't respond to your text messages? Well, it's because you are rude, annoying, and controlling. Every time they answer a phone call or text message, you always ask them to do something for you. If they don't follow your orders exactly, it's never-ending complaining and yelling. They are sick of you.
They both have me blocked.
Yes, that's right. They are both fed up with your behavior. Emil has also blocked you on all of his social media accounts. If you don't believe me, look up his name. I bet you won't get any results. This is why Emil never replies to you and you have to message me to get through to him. Understand now?
Is that really why I can never get a hold of them? But why would they do something like that? I don't understand. I'm his mother. I command you to tell them to change the settings on their phones right now. I have a lot to say to them about this.
No. Why should I? You seriously don't understand the situation at all. They chose to do that to you on their own for this very reason. They are both adults and you can't command them to do anything. They set their own boundaries with you. The way you boss everyone around is not okay. We are your family, not your servants. I don't boss people around, but I am the family matriarch. If I need someone to do something for me, then they must do it. You literally yell at them at any chance you get. You also make fun of me and my family since we own a farm. You also make fun of me as I'm out running errands for you and paying for your groceries. You have never treated me like family. You also mentioned several times that I am not a good wife. That's why I had enough and left to spend the rest of the holidays with my own family, who actually love and appreciate me. I'm sure that's why Mike and Emil ended up leaving too. You married into my family. Everything that I have said to you is nothing but constructive criticism in order to make you a better person. I have put up with you for so long. Even last year's Christmas was a mess because of you. You stuck to Mike like glue and followed him around everywhere. Do you understand how weird that looked? You looked like a little puppy in love. Are you serious? I was only with him and Emil a lot of the time because Mike loved hearing my stories about the farm. It was really nice talking about my family history, since no one else ever asks or cares. What made it awkward was you. You never realized that the way you act is what causes people to be uncomfortable. Don't you dare put the blame on me. You are the one who makes me act out the way I do. Last year, Emil and Mike were supposed to go out and get some more drinks, but forgot because you kept hogging them. You need to stop checking out my husband. What the hell are you going on about? You have a lot of insecurity issues because that's not how things were. You know that Mike is on the younger side. And then after I came up to you three and gave you all a piece of my mind, you talked back to me. You made a scene and were clearly pulling for sympathy from everyone. You were horrible and everyone in the room was disgusted with you. The only horrible person making a scene and screaming false accusations was you. People left and felt uncomfortable because of you. All you have done is make crazy accusations about me. Mike is clearly bothered by how you treat him, and so is Emil. Your ego is blinding you from the truth. Liar! Stop speaking to me like that as if you know everything. Everything you have just said is false. Plus, I have to take charge when it comes to Mike because he's an idiot. Same with Emil. They both don't know when to shut up and do what they are told. And you need to realize that saying those things to the people you love is not okay. That right there is exactly the behavior I'm talking about. You need to stop commanding them to do everything for you and telling them to shut up. I think you should properly apologize to both of them when you get here. They both have good hearts. I'm sure a simple and genuine apology and change in your behavior can bring them back. Get on your knees if you have to. They said this is your last chance before you lose them forever. Huh! You better stop messing with me. All three of you. As if I would apologize for doing nothing wrong. Mike's parents were good to you, right? Yes. Why are you asking me this out of nowhere? And you said you were an only child and your family wasn't that great to you. I know his parents provided everything for you. They gave you that house you both live in. Plus, they treated you like you were their own daughter. They spoiled you and you never had to work a day in your life thanks to Mike and his family. Everything you have is because of Mike's parents. If you lose him, you will lose everything else that you have. You need to shut up. What do you know? Did you forget who you're talking to? I'm the boss here. Once I get there, you are all going to be in so much trouble. I don't think so. I think you need to prepare yourself for what's about to happen. You missed your last chance to apologize, and it's all downhill from here. Mike and Emil aren't the only people here. My parents are too, and they won't let you do a single thing to us. You need to compose yourself or you will be the one in trouble. No one likes what you have been saying. We are all reading this whole conversation. My father is especially upset with you. Compose myself? Oh, please.
Who does your father think he is? Whatever. I'm done with being angry. I just need the three of you to hurry up and get back here.
That's too bad. The three of us don't seem to ever be going back. Ever. Why would we go back when you're acting like this to us still?
What? I'm acting just fine.
It looks like Mike has taken a liking to my father's work. They have been talking a lot these past few days. Mike has always had an office job, right? He loves the farm and nature here a lot, and he wants to stay and work here instead. He is tired of the same thing every day, and he doesn't exactly like his job. Isn't that great? He will finally be doing something he enjoys.
He likes the farm and the nature out there. You mean, he really wants to stay and work there?
Yeah, and I know how much you hate that stuff. You and Mike are complete opposites. He is set on staying here. He is done with office work and would rather retire and do some farm work for my father. Oh, looks like he just signed a contract with my father. It really is happening.
There's no way. You have to be lying to me. You just want to see me worried.
Well, believe it because it's happening. He is also going to divorce you.
A divorce?
You missed your chance to apologize. It looks like he's fed up with how you treat him and is ready for a change. All you ever do is push him around.
Wait a second. I have been nothing but a good wife to him and he knows it. I even gave him a wonderful son. Why would he dare to even try and divorce me when he knows he can't live without me? He is useless on his own.
According to Emil and Mike, you were quite the opposite. You always needed their support and you were never in the right mood to actually support them. Emil wants to stay here as well. That way he can stay near his father and get to know my parents better. We are going to sell our house too.
What about me then?
I was told that you have plenty of family and that they should be able to help you in some sort of way if you ask nicely. They are not worried about you at all. They are done with you. Their advice to you is to be kind when asking for a place to stay or for any financial support, because you wouldn't want your family to see how you really behave with that attitude of yours. Otherwise, you will be on your own. Mike has also hated your family for so long because all they do is gossip and he can't stand it. Emil and Mike are ready to leave you and your family behind.
I'm sick of listening to all of this. They are making irrational decisions and not thinking straight. Just tell them to come home. Now.
No, they are staying here.
Give me a reason to believe any of this.
The two of them have started blueprints for a house. My family owns several large plots of land and they don't mind sharing. My father also built our house and he is going to help Emil and Mike build one.
As if I could believe something like that. How can a poor family like you afford to do that?
Whether you believe it or not, my family makes a lot of money. Mike is also going to use all of his retirement money to build the house. This is all happening.
Retirement money? Is he serious? He is out of his mind. He needs to think about this properly because half of his retirement money was supposed to be for me.
Too bad. He is using that money for himself as he should. He also plans to work on our farm to keep himself busy and make some extra cash. He is old enough to think for himself. Emil feels the same way. He is going to quit his job and work on the farm too. My parents pay extremely well.
Their heads are clearly up in the clouds right now. They can't do this. There is just no way my husband is leaving me and my son is going to choose some stinky farm girl over me. They have always loved living in the city. I'll give it some time. They won't survive longer than a week out there. They can't handle being poor.
Stop being so damn rude. You don't even know what you're talking about. My family isn't poor. We have our own brand of produce that we sell in grocery stores nationwide. Remember all the grocery shopping I did for you? The brands of vegetables that you buy are all from my family's farm. We make over $300,000 a month. You have a very twisted idea of farm life.
$300,000 a month? You must be joking. Your family is just country farm folk. There is no way I'm going to believe a ridiculous number like that.
How about you stop believing in stereotypes because you are clearly wrong? My family is hardworking and we are self-made. Mike will be a great help to my father. We are always looking for extra help. It's time for you to wake up. Pretty soon the truth is going to hit you hard once you are left all alone. To just do this and leave me all alone. How dare they? Such traitors! They are not traitors. They are just done with your attitude. You did this to yourself, but it seems like you will never believe that. If you would have just properly apologized when I gave you the opportunity and changed your attitude, things would have been different. You probably would have gotten a second chance, but now you are going to have to live the rest of your life on your own. There's nothing for me to apologize for. I have done nothing wrong. I was the perfect mother and wife. They are the ones who don't understand everything I have done for them. I cooked for them and gave them a roof over their heads. And I will never live a poor, dirty country life. I understand. What you did was the bare minimum for them. Enjoy living by yourself forever. I'm sure it will be difficult since you haven't worked a day in your life. I suggest that you start looking for a job. You won't have much time. That will be easy. Tell Emil and Mike that they will be lost without me. And tell them that if they want to run home crying, that I won't be there for them. Okay, I will, but I don't think they are going to care. They already seem happy. I wonder how much you will have to work in order to keep yourself from ending up homeless. Mike's family is already working on selling that house they gave you. You have 60 days to get out. You will have to rent an apartment and pay rent and utilities all on your own. It isn't cheap. Don't you dare talk to me as if you have won. I am strong and independent. I will have no issues working and finding my own place. Wow, that's amazing. Living by yourself is difficult these days. Anyway, Emil says goodbye. Make sure you prepare yourself. Good luck. Mike will see you in court. Annie never showed up at my parents' house, but then I already knew she was bluffing. She doesn't have the guts to cause a scene in front of my family. Mike and my father became good friends and soon finished planning the blueprints of the house. Emil and Mike really enjoy doing farm work. They find it peaceful and fun. My family has always been wealthy, and we have beautiful plots of land and a large house that we built together as a family. Annie didn't seem to understand any of it. After Mike and Annie's divorce went through, Mike felt a huge weight lift off of his shoulders. He was free at last. Annie, on the other hand, broke down crying and begging for forgiveness, but no one cared. Emil was happy for his father, too. Years of torment were finally over. Annie was given 60 days to remove herself from Mike's house. She struggled to find a job and a place to live. This was all new to her. She begged me to help her, but I blocked her number without replying. Her family refused to help her as well because she couldn't ask nicely. She did this to herself, and whatever happens next doesn't concern us. The three of us are finally living the happy life we deserve on my family's farm. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content. Who is this? And why do you keep talking to Brandon? Huh? And who is this exactly? And I have something to ask of you. Brandon has been looking for his phone for a while now, so do you mind returning it to him? What do you think you were doing taking it from him without his permission? How about you answer my questions first, little missy, and then I will answer yours. I asked why you keep messaging Brandon. Can you answer me, please? It looks like you and him talk quite a lot. Like the two of you are closer to each other than you guys should be. Just thinking that he is texting another woman makes me feel sick to my stomach. What? You looked through all of our messages? What the hell? I can't believe you do that. Give his phone back right now. He told me that when he got back to the dressing room, his phone was missing from the chair he left it on. He is frantically looking all over for it right now. Could you just shut up and answer my question already? And by the way, do you know what day it is today? It is the day of our wedding, but it seems like he has another girl that keeps trying to get his attention.
Wait, today is your wedding? Then this must be Stacy, right? Well, that is a relief. We were all thinking that somebody had stolen Brandon's phone.
Huh? Don't think you can just start acting like everything is okay without answering me. You ugly witch.
What?
You're an ugly little witch. Ugly. Absolutely horrible to look at. Seriously, who the hell are you? Someone ugly like you should just get out of his life. And let's be clear here. Why is someone as gross as you invited to be a part of our wedding? You don't have the right to be sitting in on my special day when it looks to me like you're trying to take Brandon from me.
Well, about that. I don't think you fully understand who you are talking with right now, do you? And by the way, this is our first time talking with one another, right? So don't you think it is a little rude to be making fun of me and calling me names before you even know who I am?
Huh. Am I saying something that is going to make you upset or something? What are you trying to do anyway? I bet you're going to try to stop him from marrying me. What are you going to do? Confess your love at the altar? And I get that you are very close to him, but he has no common sense inviting someone that I have no clue about to our wedding. Especially when it is another, albeit ugly, girl.
Oh? You actually think that I would be coming to your wedding just to take the time to steal Brandon from you? Well, thank you for thinking that I would have the confidence to even do such an embarrassing thing.
Seriously, what are you up to? Just when I thought Brandon had left the dressing room with his phone, I saw your text message come through on his phone screen out of the corner of my eye and realized he left it on his seat. Then, when I looked at your message, I noticed that the two of you are pretty close to one another. And that made me feel absolutely horrible, you know. Literally sick. Now our wedding is going to be ruined because your ugly butt was invited to it.
Can you calm down for a sec? Or are you just going to keep texting me insults? And do you not realize that I am one of his relatives? I don't have any intentions of getting romantic with him. I never did. Why did you think that I was trying to get close to him romantically based off of our text messages?
Do you think I am going to fall for that? I wasn't born yesterday. If you are his relative, then you should have come and introduced yourself to me before being invited to the wedding. Don't you think? Because right now, I know practically nothing about who you are. Now get out! I don't want you at my wedding. Leave before I have to confront you face to face.
All right, whatever. After all of the insanely rude things you've said to me, I can tell that no matter what I say to you, it won't calm you down. I guess I really won't bother myself with showing up after all. Can you at least let my little brother know that I won't be coming to the wedding? Tell him that you are uncomfortable having me there, and that you feel that I am going to act like some degenerate and try to take him from you, so you want me to stay away.
What? He's your little brother? What? I'm really sorry. I didn't realize that you were his older sister. I really made myself look like a fool by the way I spoke to you.
You are definitely right about that. But I can't see myself talking to you anymore. Goodbye.
Wait, I have something to ask. I know it's a little late now, but do you think you can still come back to the wedding? Brandon is really upset that you decided to leave on his important day over some silly conversation.
And why would I care to come back and see you? You said that an ugly girl like me doesn't have the right to come to your wedding anyway.
Right. That was an accident. You can forget about everything that I said.
I don't think I really can. You told me that I was an ugly witch trying to steal your soon-to-be husband away from you, right? So I don't think it's a good idea for me to come back if that's the case.
Please forget about what I said. I feel terrible thinking about how I acted towards you.
I wonder if I am also to blame since I didn't immediately tell you who I was. But the fact that you looked at our conversations on his phone and didn't get the hint that I was related to him tells me there might be something wrong with you.
I'm seriously so very sorry.
And on top of that, I didn't think that someone would be so verbally abusive to someone that had just returned home from Africa. Like, I am already exhausted and easily irritable, and you're just going to sit there berating me with stupid questions and remarks? Well, I guess you wouldn't be as self-conscious about how you act anyways when you were sitting behind the screen of his phone. If it makes you feel any better, there is also the fact that I was once told that I looked like a dwarf a long time ago when I was in middle school. And ever since then, I got the nickname Dwarfy. So I guess I should be used to being called terrible things by other people, right? It's just natural at this point.
No, I didn't mean to be so rude to you.
I'm sure you also think that my face resembles that of a dwarf's face as well. Maybe you can add that to your list of derogatory words that you'd like to use against me.
No.
I'm surprised you didn't just say,
"That's exactly what you look like."
oh gosh, please forgive me. Now I'm stooping to your level, aren't I? Anyways, to someone like me, I don't really care what I look like. Because I am above those that call me an ugly witch. And also, I already told both my little brother and my parents that I don't want anything to do with you.
What? Please, don't think about us like that.
It's already been decided that I can't think of us in any other way.
I have been thinking for the longest time now that I want to meet you. I thought it would be nice to meet Brandon's older sister at my wedding.
That should have been why, when I told you that I was Brandon's relative, your attitude should have changed. But even if you had wanted to meet me, I'm sure you would have still gone around calling me ugly, even if it was behind my back.
Well, about that. I had always thought that it was amazing that Brandon's older sister was over in Africa working. You would have all sorts of fun and exciting things that we could talk about. That's one of the reasons why I really want to become close with you.
What do you mean by wanting to become close to me just because I was working in Africa? In other words, are you saying that if I wasn't working over there, you wouldn't really care about getting to know me? Is that my only redeeming quality to you?
Well,
It seems like you just want to make me feel better for your own sake. Like you are going to gain something from our relationship that you can't get from someone who hasn't been overseas working. If that's going to be the case, then goodbye.
Wait, please don't leave just yet. If I don't ever get the chance to become close to you, things will be worse for our families. Anytime we see each other, there will be an awful atmosphere around us. And family gatherings will never work out because the two of us can't be in the same place together. So would you please just come to our wedding? Please.
I take it that in a little bit your wedding will be starting, right? Can you stop texting me and get back to preparing for your wedding? How many times do I have to tell you goodbye?
Right now, everyone is getting prepared in the dressing room, so I have time to talk to you. Please, please, please. Please. Long time no see. This is your sister-in-law, Stacy. I just asked Brandon what your new number was. It looks like you just got back to America from Africa, right? That's great. If it's fine with you, do you want to get together for a lunch or something sometime? It'll be on me. It's been a while since we last chatted, and I wanted to catch up with you and see how life has been treating you. I know I have been needing a little family time with my older sister. Anyways, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you soon.
Hey, Avery. How's it been? I'm sorry, but Stacy kept on asking and begging for me to give her your number. I ended up giving in. Please don't get upset with me. Did you get any messages from her yet? You idiot. How could you give my number to that jerk? Don't call me an idiot. I see that you somehow managed to stay together with her while I was away. And it seems like she has you on a leash, dragging you all over the place at her command, based on the fact that you couldn't keep my number a secret from her. I only just got back again from Chad, and now I am going to have to deal with her while also trying to get back to the American routine. But I suppose if you are going to marry someone as ridiculous as her,
then you were going to reach your breaking point at some point.
Avery, come on. All of what she said to you happened 3 years ago. I know it was horrible what she called you, but can't you just let it go?
I won't. You of all people should understand that I can't forgive her for what she said. You already saw how horribly I was treated by people back in the day when I was going to school. You also know that I have no patience for people with little to no common sense, right? How could she not tell that I was your sister based on the way I was talking to you in our text messages?
I know that. But Stacy already feels very sorry for what she said. She is always talking about how she wishes that you would just forgive her already so that we can get past this and start becoming a happy family again.
She thinks that me forgiving her will put all of this behind us? Why do I have to be the one to forgive her? Just to make her feel better about herself so that she can go back to being a complete idiot? For how she decided to treat me during the first time we had ever spoken to one another, and the fact that she didn't even know who I was to begin with, shows me that she has probably been doing this to other people for a long time now. Don't you think so?
I'm sure that you are probably right, but...
3 years ago, back when all of this went down, you said to her that there was no way you and I would ever forgive her. I was almost positive that you were going to back down from the marriage after seeing that I didn't join the wedding after her harsh remarks. But now, I am still astonished by the fact that you still went through with the wedding. Was it because you were so love-struck by her that you ended up marrying and forgiving her? Does that also mean that you are making her feel like she can get away with acting like a child? Well, if she starts doing anything insane to you, don't bother coming to me for help. Because I already told you many times that she is a piece of crap.
You don't have to start talking like that about me, too. We both know that it was just Stacy that created this mess.
So?
How long do you plan to hold on to this grudge for? I think it would be better for everyone if you would just throw this all behind you and start moving forward.
Do you think it is just that simple, though?
No, but I'm talking about the fact that you and her are relatives now. So I'd really like to see the two of you make up already. I think our whole family would like to see that happen. Right now, Stacy is really feeling down because you won't message her back about going out to eat together. She says that you haven't even read what she sent you. Did you end up blocking her or something?
You should already know the answer to that, right? You just said to me that you want me to put all of this behind me and make up. But how could I possibly make up with someone that called me an ugly witch multiple times? She also acted as though I was some chick trying to take you away from her, even before she actually got to know who I was. So do you really want me to have to put up with what she said and be friends with her?
You don't have to forget about what she said to you then. But just be a little nicer to her. Please. Even if you have to fake it.
That's pretty rash of you to expect that from me. Well, whatever. I guess I'll give this a shot.
Huh? What are you planning to do?
Do you really think I am going to sacrifice my own mental health for her? Really? For a while, I guess I was alienating myself quite well from her while I was in Africa. But I have to draw the line somewhere when you two are going to continue to pester me over this. I'm going to cut all ties with her. I don't want her in my life. Maybe I'll go as far as to get a restraining order made up for us or something, just to make it as official as possible.
You're thinking of getting a restraining order from her? Can you just calm down for a few minutes?
I know this is going to sound even harsher, but I'm not just going to cut ties with her, you know. I might as well cut ties with you as well, since you will always be on her side.
Even me? I didn't do anything to you. Please rethink this. We're family. You are my older sister, after all.
Hey! How's it going, Avery? I see you finally found the unblock button. Thank you very much. It seems you're all happy-go-lucky without even knowing what's going to happen between us. Huh? Do you even know the reason why I decided to let you contact me? Did Brandon not give you the rundown on everything? Does this have something to do with Devin? You really don't know what's going on then, huh? Even though I don't really care about anything to do with you. What was your reason for getting my fiancé's contact information? Because he was the only way I could ever get in touch with you since you had me blocked for such a long time. You are a real pain in the butt, you know that? Now Devin is confused by all of the messages you keep sending him. Some not even relating to me. He also doesn't get why you think talking to him will ultimately make things better for us. Especially after everything I have told him about our past. But listen! I want to become close with my soon-to-be brother-in-law as well. And I also really want to ask you guys another question. Are you both working for the same company overseas? Then it seems you already went ahead and looked through his social media. Why do you always try and find ways to mess with me in my life? Is it because you want me to continue to hate you or something? That is not at all what I want. I just want to have a really strong and fun relationship with the both of you. Don't you know that I never had siblings of my own? That is why I won't give up until I find a way to make you forgive me and become close to you. As though you were my real sister. What the hell is this? It looks like no matter how many times I tell you that you're bothering me, you're going to continue trying to contact either myself or Devin. That's my plan! But is that such a bad thing? You should just get over all of this already and just become friends with me, right? Or I guess what I should say is my older sister. I promise that I won't harass you with rude comments anymore. That was just a complete misunderstanding back then. Hello? Are you still there?
Brandon, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Maybe. How are you? This is not the time to be laughing. How did you ever manage to get Devin's phone number? And why did you decide that giving it to Stacy was such a good idea? And I don't ever remember telling you guys that I got engaged to him, right? But it isn't like that matters anyways. Stacy said that she wanted to know. That's all. I think she just overheard the topic of you getting engaged and wanted to know a little more about it. She overheard it? That must mean she heard it from Mom or Dad then, right? I'm not sure. So I guess giving out people's phone numbers must be one of your hobbies then. It looks like she tried pretty hard to find out as much as she could about Devin. She even went through all of his social media accounts looking for information about his job. You are really causing us a lot of trouble here. Could you both just piss off a little? That's why I feel sorry. But at the same time, Stacy only wanted to know. I am telling you not to do that anymore, okay? Before you just go ahead and give out someone's information, you should ask that certain someone if it would be okay first. Why is that so hard for you to understand? Well, I just couldn't be bothered to ask either of you. And Stacy just kept on asking me to tell her. What was I supposed to do? Stacy this, Stacy that. Are you her husband or her butler? Well, anyways, about me unblocking her. I don't think I will. You both are always acting without thinking when it comes to me. All the damn time. Even when I tell you that I am tired of your crap, you act as though you need to keep trying to contact me. Asking for my forgiveness and whatnot. You both are really my worst nightmare. I'm the one that is getting pissed off by you. Huh? Am I the one that keeps giving your number to random idiots that make fun of you? Stop fooling around already. It's because of you two that I keep getting dragged into stupid drama and treated like I need to just let Stacy off the hook. But we will stop if you just treat us with a little respect and forgive her. Hell, I'm your little brother after all. You should at least be doing that for me. My God. You have really turned into such a little brat. Is this new attitude all because of her? You never used to be so annoying to talk to in the past. I wonder if her character is starting to rub off on you. What the hell? I'm starting to get really exhausted by this conversation. I think I am done for today. I am going to stop responding to you now. What? There is no point to me responding anymore. If anything else happens, I'm just going to ignore it as that seems like the only way to stay sane here.
Up until this point, I was always trying to tell you guys to leave me alone. But maybe that was having the opposite effect.
Wait, are you being serious?
I'll let Devin know just to try and ignore you two as well. Replying to you guys seems to only fuel your want to continue to annoy us. Well, anyways, I'm going to block your number now.
Hey, hold up. You need to stop acting like such a child. Avery! Then at least forgive Stacy for what she did before blocking us. Then there will be a small resolution to what has happened, and she can finally catch a small break. Come on! Avery!
It looks like I can't just ignore you after all. What have you been trying to do to me now? What do you mean by wanting to make some established facts? You know, I just want to be a good sister to you. Right now I'm checking with my little brother to see what's going on. I want to see if this number you are using is real or not. Wait, what? Where has Brandon gone? Well, about him. He is with me right now at our parents' house. He says he wants to believe everything you keep trying to say to me. But I think he realized that you want a portion of the money that my husband has. So, do you know what you are really doing? Wait, why is he at your parents' house? He said to me that he was going to work today. Brandon's a pretty big idiot. He said he wanted to believe you, but he said that you kept going around persuading him into doing anything you wanted. Huh? I didn't persuade him. Remember 3 years ago during your wedding? You were freaking out trying to get me to forgive you. He said that you sometimes become insanely jealous of others' lives, and that you are just being rude because you want to get closer to me. He told me all sorts of things about you. But you weren't just being rude to me, right? You were saying all of this to everyone that showed up to your wedding. It seems like you were pretty terrible to everyone. Is that so? I didn't think that I was being so rude. Oh, really? Well, maybe that is why you and Brandon don't always seem to connect with one another. Brandon really has been trying to restore his trust in you. But when you started to try and bribe him... That's not true! That is not at all what I have been trying to do to him. And by the way, Devin says that he has been trying his best to keep out of this, but that he is starting to reach his limit as well. I told him that we should just both go ahead and block you again, but he says he doesn't want to completely cut ties with the two of you. Does that mean that there is still a chance? I said that he doesn't want to cut ties, but... How does that mean that there would still be a chance for you guys? After all I have said to you, you are still only thinking about getting closer to the two of us? No, that's not the only thing I have been thinking. I am so over all of this. You really are just a complete waste of my time. And with all that you have been doing, I still don't have a bit of sympathy for Brandon. I mean, he continued to be a pain in our butts just because he wanted to try and help you out. And just because he is my little brother, doesn't mean that I need to forgive him anytime soon. But... So what are you going to do? And I can tell by the very ruthless and annoying person that you are, that once you realized that you couldn't break down Brandon's barriers, you moved on to trying to antagonize Devin, right? I didn't just decide to try and use him for that. I believe you did, though. If anything, you would have probably thrown away Brandon for Devin if the two of you hit it off together. It looks to me that even Brandon is thinking of it like that. What? I showed Brandon the messages you have been sending to Devin. Why? Because it couldn't be helped. I'm not leaving him in the dark. And Brandon was asking me to tell him everything that I knew from what you have been sending Devin and I. I even told him what you said about how it was embarrassing that your husband doesn't earn as much money as Devin does. I thought that he definitely needed to know that you said that. You are kidding me. I took the opportunity to also tell him that it looks like you're cheating on him with more than one guy. What? No! Stop making up lies! Really? That's not what you told me. Maybe since I have kept on ignoring you, you decided to start sending more and more boastful messages to me. Wait, those are... Well, in other words, Brandon gradually started to learn that you were no good for him. This can't be. Why did you have to tell him about all of this? I didn't think I did anything wrong. Weren't you the one that was sending me all of these messages? All I did was show those messages to him. I didn't think that those messages would cause any huge problems for you. But I was honestly just wondering if he knew what was going on with you since you were sending all of those bold messages like that. But why did you do that after everything I had already done to you? Well, I have always been showing him everything that you have sent to me, ever since your wedding day. But he would always deny anything that I tried to complain to him about. For a while, I was getting upset with the way he kept treating the situation. I started to tell him that I didn't even recognize who he was anymore because of how blind he was to the obvious problems you were creating. But when I noticed that he had to keep running around apologizing for how rude you were, I knew I needed to step back in and put a stop to this. So did I do a good job conveying to you why I did what I did? What happens between us as a married couple is not something you should be concerned about. That is very much the truth. But he is my little brother, so I need to care for him as my little brother. And also, no matter what I did to try and get you out of my life, you always managed to find a way to wiggle back into it. So then I just started to think about how wonderful it would be if the two of you just got divorced. I have said this so many times before to you, but I really just want you out of my family's life. Hold on! I would have already understood your point, but going as far as to say you want me gone... Oh, I guess I should be sorry then. I don't think so, since that is truly how I feel about you. And back to what you said about this being between just the two of you as a married couple. Well, this time, I don't think that is the case. This time, you tried to get my fiancé involved in this mess. Like, seriously, what is your plan with him? Is the only thing you think about in that empty head of yours money? Is that the only way you think you will ever feel happy in life? I feel bad for you. Don't say such mean stuff like that! When I first heard that you had a reasonably paying job overseas, the idea of finding someone that had a job like you was the only thing that was on my mind. I knew that you would be able to find someone that was just as amazing as you were to marry. Wow. I just thought that something nice might come out of getting your fiancé's phone number. That's why I used Brandon to get Devin's number. I thought I should start by trying to make a story up that would make Brandon feel like he was unfaithful to me. You are really starting to spill the beans now. Are you okay? At this point, it doesn't matter anymore. Huh? Really? Brandon's pretty pissed off at the moment, but... What? I thought I already told you. Brandon and I are at my parents' house right now. He's been looking at my phone this whole time. Oh my god. Well, anyways, we have already been able to get enough evidence to see that you have in fact been cheating on him with at least 3 men. Brandon is contacting different people to start asking them about what he should do next. Really? It looks like you're going to be getting divorced. So finally, I'm rid of you once and for all. I can't believe all this is happening. I can't handle this. I am over all of this. I don't need you guys anyways, and I don't care if we get divorced. But I'm definitely going to get as much out of this divorce as possible. Alimony and everything. You are pretty selfish, huh? Then I suppose you'll need to go to court. What? Brandon knows about the money you've been hiding. Don't think you're about to get away with any of that crap. He's taking you to court to make sure you don't get a dime. You think you had him wrapped around your little finger, but he sees through you now, you lying, cheating scumbag. I hope you learn your lesson, now that you don't have anyone to take advantage of. Have fun starting over with nothing. Wait! That would ruin me! Please! Talk to Brandon for me! After all of the research that Brandon had done, it seems that Stacy had 2 accounts where she was hiding assets from Brandon. She also had a secret credit card. The bill detailed all the money she'd been spending on her 5, that's right, it was actually 5 lovers. So with all of that, Brandon was able to get a divorce from Stacy. And on top of that, he was awarded a divorce settlement that exceeded the couple's combined assets, taking into account Stacy's poor behavior and theft. Stacy tried asking her boyfriends for money but was shut down immediately by all of them, so she had to ask her parents for help in paying off her debt. After that was paid off, Stacy didn't have any place to live, so she ultimately had to move back in with her parents and was told she needed to find a job within 3 months of living with them. If she didn't make that happen, she would be forced to leave her parents' place. So it looks like she is frantically looking for a job right now. As for Brandon and I, well, we didn't really make up for everything that happened. He won't seem to forgive me for how I treated the situation, but instead of cutting all ties to one another, we have decided to just keep our distance from each other for now. I am sure that one day, he will find the strength to forgive me, and then we can move on and enjoy our lives as a happy family again. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.